everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Holly and this is my week 6 weigh-in video. So this has been a very busy week with trying to keep the kids entertained and taking them to the park and the pool. And trying to keep track of what I was eating was kind of hard. So some of the nights I didn't have time to honestly count up what I was cooking. I just found some things online and similar to what I was cooking and just went with those calories. I was just estimating it this week. I wasn't being super precise. I was just trying to stay around 1,700 calories. I did some meal prepping this week. I made a dinner for on nights I don't want to cook, and I prepped my veggies for my salads. Okay, so I did a little bit of meal prepping this week. I wanted to make a copycat of the KFC Famous Bowl, and I saw someone else do it with like chicken they cooked on the stove, but I prefer my chicken boiled and shredded. I don't like chunks of chicken. So I took 2 bone-in skin on thighs and threw them in a slow cooker and let them cook for about 5 hours on low, and they turned out perfect. As you see, I'm checking the temperature because I don't take any risks with chicken. And right here I'm taking off the skin because I'm not eating that part of it, just the meat. I don't know where I stepped off to, but oh, to get a knife. I'm gonna cut this up into pretty small pieces and get it prepped for my meal. And as you see here, I am cutting up the chicken in pretty small pieces. I do not like big chunks of chicken. It's just not my thing, and I really don't like it. And I'm about to put it in a bowl. And we're gonna move over. I was going to cook these potatoes on the stove, but I decided to be lazy and just throw them in the microwave. I threw some water in the microwave and cooked it for 5 minutes to get it boiling, and then I dumped in the packet and just started up. Here I am weighing out the chicken down to 69 grams for each bowl. And yeah, I'm adding in some garlic powder, some salt, some pepper, and some smoked paprika. As you see, I don't use measurements, I just kind of sprinkle. And I'm stirring it up, mixing it all together. I added half of a can of corn in each of these containers. I just cooked the corn up in the microwave for 3 minutes. And I'm going to split these potatoes into both bowls. And then I'm going to flatten it out so that they are even, so that they freeze even, and that they can reheat even. I made this gravy in the microwave as well. I should have done this on the stove so it would have thickened up a little bit. But I don't know if I will make this again because when I ran the numbers, it was really, really high in sodium. The calories were pretty decent. Here I'm putting in only 14 grams of cheese to keep the calories down. And I'm using a fine grater so it looks like I have more in there than I would use a thicker one. The calories came out to like 523 each, 523 calories. But the sodium was like 1900. That was insane. I did eat it. It was pretty good. I reheated it for 4 minutes and then stirred it and did it for another three, and it was good. Here I am prepping my veggies for my salads. I use bell peppers and cucumbers and black olives, but I already had my black olives cut up, so I didn't need to prep those. I'm cutting them up into small pieces. And I will also leave a few of them whole, like just strips of it, because I use the chopped pieces for my salads, and I'll use strips like on the side of a meal for in the morning, like with my eggs or with a sandwich. And I'm sorry if you hear anything in the background because I live in town and there's a lot of people outside my door or outside my window being nuts. Here I am cutting up my cucumber, which I got a paring knife because I can't cut that well with that bigger knife when I'm just trying to cut up or peel things. My hands are too small for it. Um, I don't like the skin. I know a lot of people use the skin, but I can't do it. Texture wise, it drives me crazy and I cannot eat the skins to it. Um, and with these, I'm going to cut them up. Well, I put them in the bowl and then I was like, oh crap, I need to cut up some of them small for my salads. So then I will pull them back out and cut them up into fours. And that way I have some that I can have, like I said, on the side of like a sandwich or just to have. While I was making my dinner the one night, my side was a salad and my family had mac and cheese. So since I had to cut up the lettuce, I figured I would just meal prep it for the next few days. So I just cut it all up, separated it into bowls with a paper towel in each to keep them nice and dry and not become soggy or brown. It worked and it made it easier. And since I had everything prepped, I did grab the salads instead of the junk. So I definitely will be doing more meal prepping this week because it helped out a lot. Um, I plan to meal prep some breakfast sandwiches because I am not a morning person and getting awake in the morning is kind of hard. So trying to get myself to want to cook in the morning when I'm tired, it's really hard. So I'm hoping to be able to make some healthy breakfast sandwiches to keep in the freezer. I got my steps in all week and I got in my walk every day. 3 of the days of my walk, my youngest had a ball because um, it had rained and so there was muddy puddles everywhere. And on one of the walks, we ran into my brother and my sister-in-law, and they egged him on to get him to jump into a really muddy puddle. He got stuck, so we kind of had to pull him out. And then he had to go straight to the shower when we got home. He was dirty. But he enjoyed it, and then that's all that matters, really. I'm going to add in my weigh-in here. So I've finally gotten back down to 247 pounds. It's really annoying how long it took to get me there. I mean, I had calf muscle in January and it's now July. But I guess all that matters is I'm finally there and I'm doing better. But I guess when you half-ass trying to lose weight and you're not really doing what you should be doing, you're not going to see results. And I've been trying these last like 6 weeks and it's showing. I don't know if I will have a video next week because we are doing a 2-day trip to an amusement park. Our stairs to get into our apartment are being replaced and we can't be here while they're doing it. So we decided to take the boys to an amusement park for 2 days. So I won't have time because it's going to be during Wednesday and Thursday of next week. So I will just make the next week a double week update. Alright, well that's it for this week. I hope you all have a great week. And if you like my videos or just want to follow along on my journey, please hit subscribe and like down below. And I will see you in my next one. Bye!